Put your hands up.
No.
What?
I said no.
Why not?
I don't want to.
But I've got a gun.
I don't care.
But doesn't make any sense.
Too bad.
I see many movies of yours where you incorporate a little bit of your movement, your dance, what's happening in them. And especially when you did the A Weapon of Choice video for Spike Jonze.
Right, Fat Boy Slim, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that was...
But that was a dance video.
It was a dance
And
video,
I used
but
to put a little dance in movies just for my own fun. And then it started to get mentioned in reviews.
Oh, that you were dancing.
Yeah, there he goes again, you know. And I...
There he goes again? Come on.
Okay, I'm not going to do it anymore.
I don't like that. Now you're turning on the cowbell. Now you want to turn on the dance and not do that anymore.
Well, yeah, you have to kind of, you know, just put on the brakes.
I don't
sometimes.
think that's true. I think you keep surprising everybody. There's no way to predict that. The last Academy Award nomination you got was for Catch Me If You Can, where you were Leonardo DiCaprio's dad.
There was a little dance in there.
A little dance, but it was such a tender, sweet side of you. You felt for this guy.
Yeah,
he was
that's a
charming
wonderful movie.
and haunted and everything else, you know? So how can we do that? Now, the thing is, people always love to do impressions of you. They just do it.
Yeah.
There's so many of them. I mean,
I think I'm easy.
who's your favorite? Who does the best to you? I remember seeing Kevin Spacey, Kevin Pollak.
He's very good. Kevin Pollak is good.
Fast ship. You've never heard of the Millennium Falcon, right? It's the ship that made the Kessel Run in less than 12 parsecs. She's fast enough for you, old man.
The cat nestles close to their kittens now. The lambs have laid down with the sheep. You're cozy and warm in your bed, my dear. Please, go the to sleep.
You had like a Hawaiian shirt period. You're wearing a Hawaiian shirt with Belzer
That's right.
while you're cooking. Is that a thing? Is that like one of your...
I do like to wear a Hawaiian shirt around the house.
It's around the house or when you're cooking.
And I never go outside.
Why don't you go outside?
It's just an indoor person.
So you're in your house in Connecticut
In a
in
Hawaiian,
a Hawaiian shirt, watching the cat.
making a chicken.
Where's your wife that you've been married to for all these years?
She's upstairs.
She's upstairs. There's no... She's not dealing with you while
no,
you're
it doesn't
watching
have
the
anything
cat.
to do with that.
She probably has a cell phone and a computer.
She does, and she's
yeah.
very good with it.
And she's a casting director. And a
You know,
great
I don't know, do you have a computer?
I do.
Punch Up, it's hilarious. You may have seen it. Henri the cat.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, watch
People.
it. No, really, get it on your computer. Henri the cat, he speaks French, and he's having an existential dilemma. It's really funny.
So you're in your house, wife's upstairs, you're watching the cat. What and do you do dance steps? Do you keep in shape so that you could work a dance into some other movie?
I exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a treadmill.
Treadmill, that's what does it. But I mean, do you do a little dance around your house?
Once in a while, you know, if the spirit moves me.
I'm really happy
But
to
I
hear
do
that.
believe in
Sincerely
exercise.
happy to hear.
Yeah, well, you know, you get older and you know, you want to be ready. Being an actor, I've never known what I was going to do next. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I'm doing this press stuff now, but as for a job, I don't know. I never have. Even when I was, you know, things were going, you know, humming along, I never really knew what was coming next. So it becomes a lot about being prepared for the phone to ring and somebody say, come to work. So,
But you like to work.
I do like to work.
Somebody said to you once, "What do you turn anything down?"
Sure, I do.
Yeah.
But no, it's the only thing I do. I don't have kids. I don't have hobbies. I don't like to travel. I like to go to work.
Which entails a lot of traveling.
I go and I stay there until it's done and I come back.
So what makes you, when you're home, not working, and in the house want to cook. What is this thing that made you think I can do this?
Well, it's interesting. It's like having a hobby and then you get to eat it. You know, I could be
And
a
there's
writer.
no evidence. If it's a failure, you've eaten it.
I could be a writer, I could be a painter, I could do a lot of things, play tennis, dirt biking, but you get to eat it, and you know what's in it, and also exercising. I get on the treadmill and I watch Charlie Rose.
You loved Elvis. You once wrote
I
and
did.
starred in a play about Elvis Presley,
I
right?
did.
You have a thing for Elvis.
Well, you know, I have a thing for Elvis, I think, because I was right there when he
Happened.
When he happened. I remember I can't remember, I was in my teens, early teens, and there was a prom, and there was a girl named Janice, and I wanted to invite her to the prom, and I was so nervous that it took me, I think, 2 weeks, and we bumped into each other on the stairwell at the school, and I said to her, "Want to go to the prom?" And she said, "I'd love to, but I have a boyfriend." And she took out, in those days, girls had these wallets with, 20 pictures in plastic. She took out this wallet, she flipped it open, and she showed me this picture of this guy. And it was Elvis, and before his hair was black, he had brown hair. He looked like a Greek statue. And she said, "There's my boyfriend, and I can't go to the prom." And I looked at it and I said, "That's not your boyfriend." I said, "Look at that. You cut that out of a magazine." And she said, "Yes, it's true. It's this guy named Elvis." And I said, "Well, you can't talk to me like that." I said, "Now you got to go to the prom with me." And she said, "Yes."
Whoa, that could have backfired on you so fast.
Well, she said she had to admit it wasn't her boyfriend. But that was the first time I saw Elvis, and then, of course, I was about to find out a lot more about him. And talking about hair, I think that Elvis had a big influence.
Well, you could have gone that direction.
But it's
that's
nice-
what's so interesting, because you could have gone the Elvis way if you wanted to. You could have said,
No, I'm
gonna-"
not musical.
Oh, come on.
No.
If you dance, you're musical.
Yeah, I mean, in that way.
You
I have
there's
rhythm,
a rhythm is a thing that happens.
but I
when
have a
you-
small but extremely unpleasant voice.
No, that's
Yeah.
just you trying to get out of
No.
doing that.
Singing is not.
You do a little I'm walking, I'm talking. You've done Saturday Night Live. I'm not asking for a full song. I'm asking for.
But Elvis could really sing.
Yeah, but
he had
no,
a beautiful voice.
I love the sound of people when they sing from their heart, something that's in their head.
Yeah. I'm a better dancer than singer.
Well, you can't dance here.
No, no.
It's not going to work. So I'm just, what?
Oh, you mean to sing?
Yeah, just this tiny
I'm
little
trying to think of something appropriate.
It doesn't have to be. It's inappropriate. It's often better if it's just coming to your head.
You can't always get what you want, but if you try sometime, you just might find you got what you need. And then there's my Elvis impersonation.
That's what I was hoping for.
Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball.
Okay, that gets the cowbell. Okay, that's it. More cowbell. It got that. You got Elvis, the whole deal. Chris, a pleasure. A total pleasure.